Bruce Condit, and I could well be the luckiest man in Auburn because I happen to live on Perkins Ridge Road, right across the street from the new parking area for the Nordic-Ski Association trails. And we did not know when we bought this house that this was going to happen. Otherwise, I think we would have bid up the price quite a bit because it couldn't be more wonderful. We've seen the trails grow from initially just a snowmobile track around to now this very professional quality trail network that Amos and Jim groom. And we get to see them out there all hours of the morning. Sometimes, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, they have the groomers going to make sure that the trails are in good shape for all of us to ski on. For me, it's just wonderful that I can step out of the barn door, walk across the street, put on my skis. If I didn't get the wax right, I walk back to the barn, change my wax, and go back across. It's been a really neat place for us, also for the kids to grow up here. The first thing I think they'll remember is a lot of bouncing behind us in the ski polk as they were infants and toddlers, and now as they're growing up, they're out there skiing on their own, and it's really fun for us to think about them growing up with this as part of their life.
And I have been drooling and dreaming about this Yellow Track Systems Ginsu groomer for 4 or 5 years, and wondering how we could possibly do it, and thinking about, oh boy, just imagine the grooming we could do if we had this great new groomer. And I started just sharing this idea with all the people in the club. And by this time, the club membership started to climb, and we started around 30 people when we started at Lost Valley, and then we climbed up to 70 or 80. And, people were just very quiet about the whole thing, and I think they just thought it was kind of funny that they had these two fanatics, Amos and I, talking about, what we could do here. This was the year we decided we really felt we needed to make a change, and it was because our equipment is getting older and our backs are getting older, and it got harder and harder for the two of us to be out there in a heavy snowstorm and lifting this heavy equipment all the time to get the trails groomed out. So I talked with a couple of club members, and they were, you guys just need to go for it. This is the year to buy it. And so we did a fundraiser, and once again the LNA Fund was a kickoff to that, because they made an initial gift to us that, in my opinion, spurred people along and said, you know what, let's make this happen. And so we raised $8,400, and we went and we ordered our new groomer, and it was made just for us because the guy was so backed up. He had sold all of his machines, so he made it just for us. And it arrived this year, and I'm amazed at the difference it's made in our ability to groom the trails. For the past month and a half, we've been skiing on about 3 inches of snow. And we would have never been able to do that with the old equipment, because the new groomer allows us to shave just a little bit of snow off and create a surface that's very skiable. And it created this nice flat surface. And we've never been able to do that before. So, between all the club members, whose number now we've got 175 or 180 members. When we first started doing the project, you might see 10, 12, 15 people on a Saturday or a Sunday. And now when we go out on a Saturday or Sunday, there's got to be 30, 40, 50 people all over the trails. There are kids of all ages, which to me was one of my dreams, was to get the families coming back, because I knew that that was what we needed to do, is to create a safe, fun place for young children to come back. Because that's how you create any interest in any kind of sport, in my opinion, is you get the kids involved. And I think it was last year when we started getting young children back on the trail systems, and I thought, we did it. We finally have achieved what we had been thinking all the time, and that was, if we create a place for people to go, then they're going to start coming. And so it's been a dream come true to see this happening. And then this year with the Bill Koch and the YMCA sponsoring the Bill Koch League.
Who wants to play this game? It's a very short game, but it's a fun game. And I got to put, how about if I put Ben and Simon together?
This year we added the Bill Koch League for the kiddos, which has paired up Auburn High School skiers with the little kids. And if there's anything approaching a rock star in the life of a 5-year-old, it's a high school kid who is interested in them, or a college kid. So that has been pretty special, to come and have your special friend ski with you, hasn't it? Has that been fun? And you like the cookies, right? The cookies are good too.
Today we played Simon Says. Yeah, she's like, Simon Says, turn around. Like a full turn. And she said, Simon Says, hop once. And then we did a relay race.
I think the youngest skier in that group is around 3 or 4 years old. The oldest is 12. And we haven't seen that in Auburn probably in 10 years. So it's just been really rewarding for me to see all this hard work, and the hard work of, not just me and not just Amos, but really everybody. Every time I need help, and Amos needs help, we, as I said, we send out the message and people show up and they make it possible. So now we've got this amazing system. It's 10 minutes from downtown Lewiston, Auburn. You can get out there after work and go out and ski for a half hour or an hour and just have a good time. And it's been a great thing for us.